Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ. And up next, we had a clip I actually wanted to revisit, allegedly of Drake's team getting caught red handed watching some much watched TV. The record breaking performance by Kendrick Lamar at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. The most watched halftime show ever, and it was actually the most viewed clip ever on the official NFL YouTube channel as well. And I've really wanted to revisit this clip because it's definitely starting to make a lot of sense as to why Drake's team seemingly keeps dropping the ball with L move after L move. They're really all secretly Kendrick fans. And of course, no one but Drake was going to miss out on this, even though I do believe Drake probably watched that video alone in incognito mode with his favorite candle lit while running his bath to take some notes. Because if you're going to learn how to really put on a stellar rap performance, it's going to be from the guy who has been putting on a masterclass show in and show out for over a decade now. This is honestly hilarious, but not unexpected. And who knows, could this have truly been the reason he canceled that Australian tour? That would be pretty funny and pretty on brand for him. But all jokes aside, what did he expect? I'm pretty sure deep down these guys are rap fans in their heart anyway, and Kendrick Lamar has been the epitome of hip hop. Imagine linking back up with Aubrey and having pretend like you didn't like it, or even worse, lying to yourself and telling him it was bad and that he shouldn't be worried about it. Because if Kendrick Lamar was going to be performing like that on his upcoming stadium tour, then that upcoming GNX tour could never be successful. Hilariously erroneous. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into this clip where we allegedly have Drake's team getting caught red-handed watching some much-watched TV. Again, the record-breaking Super Bowl halftime show by Kendrick Lamar, the most watched halftime show ever. And Chubbs probably had to work really hard to pretend like he didn't like the show. All right, so let's jump into this clip. We're actually going to check out some of these comments because I already know they're going to be egregious. I think homie in the back with the hat was actually rapping along. But imagine having to sit there and pretend like you don't like it. And you damn well know they're fighting the urge to not bop their head. Yeah, Chubbs is pretending to be on his phone. No, he's probably on his phone texting Drake, hey man, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, man, they obviously had to sit front and center for that. But again, guys, it was going to be pretty hard to avoid that show anywhere you went in the world. This channel alone has a ton of supporters from Australia, and they all told me that the Super Bowl was probably going to be at every pub being broadcasted. Because again, it is one of the most watched sporting events literally on the planet. And I'm definitely going to roll with my theory that, yeah, man, Drake saw this and was like, yo, we got to get out of here. I got to get back to Toronto. But no matter where you go on this planet, you're not going to be able to escape it. We've had people from all around the world have tapped in on this channel. People from the Kingdom of Tonga, countries all over Europe, all over Africa, all over Asia, obviously North and South America, because this is definitely one of the greatest runs ever in hip hop. And the guy is doing it with substance. So I don't think if he thought actually going to Australia would keep him and his team from actually witnessing this, because if they truly did believe that, they were obviously mistaken. Let's definitely look at some of these comments. This was at the Crown in Melbourne, Australia. Nobody said Drake ass was there, just his team. And yeah, obviously, Drake is probably in his hotel room alone with his favorite candle, watching it alone in incognito mode. He definitely texted his lawyer at this moment. Yeah, most definitely. This is not his team. Want to make a bet? But why not the NFL rather? Is Rock Nation not a consultant or something in this? Yeah, they're just advising on who gets to perform. Because at the end of the day, it's still the NFL's business as to who they actually book. But obviously, they were trusting in Jay and Rock Nation to make the right decision, which they obviously did. It was literally the most watched halftime show ever. So I'm pretty sure they did their job. This is business, and what you aim for is to have the most eyeballs possible on your product, which is obviously what happened. The NFL should be on there too if he's doing all that, considering Rock Nation has a partnership with them. The ending decision is not solely just Jay. Sources say he has the final say, but the city and the NFL also play a part too. Yeah, a very big part too. But the NFL is a whole different beast. While Rock Nation is obviously powerful, the NFL has even more resources at their disposal. He broke the TV. Facts. Not the backboard, but the TV. Is this real? Yes, it was definitely real. Bro, you think Kendrick's team didn't listen to Drake's diss? Go and watch Love Island, sweetheart. Live the war conversation for men, please. And fam, you are a degenerate buffoon. First of all, if you're going to want to have any part of the discussion, how about spell leave wrong and not live? women have been a very active and very important part in this discussion as well. Again, aren't women supposed to be the biggest part of Drake's fan base? Obviously, that seems to not be the case when we analyze the people that are actually defending him. This guy is a very lost soul. Love Island, nobody watched that dumbass shit over here. Seems like that show has burned your brain cells. Live the War is crazy. I don't need a man that can't even spell or use basic grammar to tell me shit. Thank you, sweetheart. Next. And definitely a very well written response. Are we going to get to the part where he asking for information from Rock Nation? He not suing them. Did I say he was? The post I quoted, he is trying to subpoena info, which obviously he is. This is a scene straight out of a movie, and you're absolutely right. I'm pretty sure the biopic is going to have fun with this scene. Some inspiration would probably be the Straight Outta Compton movie when Ice Cube disses NWA. Damn, he can't watch the Super Bowl? No, of course he can watch the Super Bowl. They're trying so hard to not dance. Yeah, man. And it's probably because to them, they're witnessing the person that's trying to kill their bag. Cases on cases on cases. This person is crazy. It seems like they don't have too much intelligence. This beef will definitely be studied for a very long time. It truly is a very pivotal moment for these two artists. And honestly, the genre, because before this beef actually even occurred, hip hop was kind of on a downswing. It was already suffering like a 30% drop in listenership from the previous year. And obviously, it's because nothing was really entertaining, nothing was really interesting. Music gets stagnant when everything just sounds the same, when there's no originality, everyone's using the same beats. So obviously, what happened last year was a breath of fresh air for the genre. Obviously, one side is mad that their narratives didn't stick, but all that falls on them. You can't just continue to blame bots or blame the industry, because the industry has put tons of money behind an artist just to see them fade because people didn't gravitate to the music. They didn't gravitate to that artist. They didn't relate to them. You can fake the funk for a short time, but you can't fake the impact, obviously, that Kendrick Lamar has had. And honestly, I don't think this run is anywhere near over because we still have the last leg of the tour to go over in Central and South America. And who knows if we don't get another project once that's wrapping up. Because again, a lot of people have been speculating about it. People have been pointing to imagery in his concerts and his videos that point to something like that possibly happening, which would definitely be very exciting for all of us. Because I'm pretty sure we all look forward to any time Kendrick Lamar drops music. He's definitely been more active than he's probably ever been. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's like, yeah, you know what? I like this Kendrick era, and he chooses to extend it. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely let me know if you remember that clip and what do you think about it. Do you guys think that could have potentially ended the Australian tour? Obviously, people are going to be pointing out to many possible factors, whether it's low ticket sales, just him not wanting to do it because he's not interested in being in Australia. When he was talking about even going there, he didn't seem interested at all about it. He hadn't been there for at least like what, 10 years? And when he was asked about it, he was very nonchalant about it. Like he truly didn't care about the fans over in Australia. And when you've had the year you've had, you want to make sure all your fans are happy. Because the last thing you want to do right now, Drake, is make them feel underappreciated, especially when people perceive you the way they do right now. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. Honestly, it means the world to me. And all the love and support that you guys continue to show on the daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Guys, a big shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. Small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a very long way in helping out. And also a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks. Because again, it helps the channel out tremendously. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Definitely looking for your take on this old clip. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. And that future Kendrick Lamar biopic, man, might as well give it the Oscar now. Because Kendrick Lamar has basically every other award known to man.